children not targets! Our 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 children are targets! Our children are targets!
This whole thing.
Get out. What'd you say?
Yes, yes. I have never in my life of public safety and my public life, I have never witnessed the easy accessibility of guns, the easy feeling of using a gun, and the lack of fear of the violence. That's a terrible combination. I've never witnessed that before. And when I speak with my police unions, they are really concerned about shooters not staying inside. That is a combination that has sent shockwaves throughout our entire city, that people are no longer afraid to shoot a gun. Traditionally, you shot at night, you know you can get away. Now we're having broad daylight shootings. That's an indictment on our criminal justice system.
Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor.
What about the Second Amendment?
Let me get one of them t-shirts, man.
Oh, Chicago, man, make sure you spend some money. You know, some money. Hey, brother.
Hey, Dave from Channel 2. You
Yes.
asked him about the Second Amendment. You
Yes,
didn't get
sir.
an answer. You know, you're watching this, and I want to know if you...
Well, I'm lifelong NRA member, and I believe it's our right, obviously in the Constitution, to have the gun. Well-organized militia, that's what the Second Amendment is all about. And I'll give you one example. I came originally from the USSR, okay? So in that part of the world, Russia is now attacking Ukraine, taking over Ukraine for no reason whatsoever. There's a war going on in Europe since 1945 for the first time, full-scale war. And Zelensky, the president of Ukraine, decided to give arms to every single citizen in Ukraine to defend themselves.
That did happen, you're right.
It did
with the war.
happen.
So what would you tell these folks?
What I would
Aside
tell
from
this, here's the situation. There's a bad guy. The thing is with the guns, when you ban the guns, it's like narcotics. Think about it. The narcotics are illegal. And yet, they have easy access to hardcore narcotics, even though, again, technically they're illegal. So the same thing with the guns. If you ban the guns, the bad guys will always get the guns. So here's the situation. A bad guy with a gun against a good guy with a gun. There's a chance. But when there's a bad guy with a gun who will get a gun anyway, regardless of what the laws are out there, it will be against a law-abiding citizen who is forbidden to have a gun.
So do you think that these folks are misguided, or do you more to the story, or what?
I think they're totally misguided in the sense that their priorities are wrong. In the sense that banning the guns in general is not going to solve anything, because again, the bad guys will always get access to the guns.
What's your
As
name?
simple as that. Vladimir Jaffe.
Vladimir, what's your last name?
Jaffe, Jaffe.
Yeah, where do you live?
In Staten Island.
On Staten Island? What
Yes,
part
sir.
of Staten Island?
Tottenville.
Yo, did you come here, or did you just happen upon this, or did you come here?
No, I have
just
my
to balance? To get
well, I
balance?
have my YouTube channel,
your
anti-socialist
YouTube
YouTube channel, exactly. Coming from USSR regional, I'm doing my best to warn, among other things, the evils of socialism and communism.
Thank you. Thank
Sure,
you so much.
anytime. And you're with?
Channel 2.
Okay, awesome.
But he did say something that was actually really, it was like, all right, so you say that you don't support violence, you support communism. Like, if you, okay,
Hey.
you say that you don't support the American
Good, good.
this guy. I know.
Capitalism is killing us.
Yeah. Are you a journalist?
Hey, how you
Yeah.
doing?
All right. Oh, great.
Brazil, you don't mind, right?
Sorry?
You don't mind talking to someone.
How you doing?
Oh.
Good, awesome.
I've
Yourself?
seen you before. Yeah.
Of course you did.
Love your videos. Yeah.
Oh, you did?
I've seen your
Beautiful.
videos.
Do you like them?
They're okay.
They're okay. Okay,
You
just
have
like
an
that.
audience, so
Oh. Can we make it better? No. All right.
good, dude.
You're good. Okay.
Island where they could all live and pretend to still be bourgeois and live better than all of us, and it wouldn't matter because the vast. It's like jury duty.
If you wouldn't mind, I wouldn't really.
You know, you could take a flyer, you could buy a paper, or do you want to put down your contact information to hear about meetings?
I'm good for now, but thank you very much. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Socialism is good, no? Socialism is good, no?
It's a very good thing, absolutely.
And then we'll try to get into Atlanta.
Socialism.
Yeah. You interested?
All the way. Sure, socialism, such an interesting concept.
Cool. We asked just $2 to cover the cost of printing. Would that be all right?
Socialism, but isn't stuff supposed to be kind of free in socialism?
They even wrote a children's book, stay with me, for children, where little talking toys brag to a child about how they're made with lead paint and it makes them better. So we know that industry will behave badly. In the same way, the gun industry makes weapons which are more lethal and more concealable with each passing year. When an 18-year-old buys a military-style assault rifle on his birthday and murders 19 children, the gun industry wants us to talk about mental health access. We know this is a distraction. There is no mental health policy that would save as many lives as reasonable gun laws would. So, in the same way that activists called out the lead paint industry and won government restrictions on their deadly product, we must demand a more regulated gun industry. We must demand a ban on assault rifles and high-capacity magazines, and we must raise the age at which somebody can legally buy a gun. The second lesson is that public health progress often happens in a courtroom. Do you know why you don't see Joe Camel hooking kids on cigarettes anymore? Because the tobacco industry was sued. Do you know why cigarette companies can't hand out fun toys to kids? Because the tobacco industry was sued. Do you know why you don't see cigarette ads on billboards and in magazines? Because the tobacco industry was sued. But the gun industry cannot be sued. Although its product killed 40,000 people in our country last year, including 4,000 children, it is the one industry that has near total immunity in our country because of a law called the Protection of Legal Commerce in Arms Act, or PLACA. Even the acronym is ugly, PLACA. This fact should outrage you. You should be
How did
tweeting
that
about
happen?
it as we speak. It is one of the most unjust laws in our
murder-suicide.
country,
Oh
and
my
it
God.
must be repealed.
I'm so sorry to
Victims
hear
and
that.
survivors must be able to sue dangerous
Shush.
gun makers for damages. It would lead to
It's actually my mom's brother.
Your mom's brother. Your mom's brother killed your father? You must be kidding me.
It would lead to economic justice for victims and radical
That's
changes
horrendous.
in the way gun makers
How old
design,
were you when that
advertise,
happened?
and sell their guns.
11.
We must keep demanding
Another shooting. Neither will reactionary policies that suggest that we should arm ourselves.
That's a lot.
Teachers, further invest in
But you know what they say? I hear this phrase. It's not the guns that kill the people. It's people with the guns that kill people. what can you say about this kind of phrase that, some people are saying?
And supporter of March for Our Lives, Attorney General James. Please welcome the Attorney General.
Sorry, can you delete the part
Let's make
with
some
me?
noise.
Delete?
Yeah.
What do you mean delete the part with
From your camera?
I might.
No, can you please do it now?
No, I cannot do that.
Why?
So I don't want to. I'm going to stand here deleting stuff. It's a public space. I can record whoever I want, whenever I want, without agreement or disagreement with someone. This is America. Welcome to America. Okay.
I will check it.
Until they
Sure.
feel the
We'll check if
power
you're
of
right.
people.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead. Sure.
And until the
Look
power
up.
of people
Look up the. It's called
change the winds.
single party
and
consent
allow
law.
the winds to blow so
Single party
hard
consent law. New York
that they
City. New
cannot
York State
stand
is
in
part
the
of
way
it.
of progress.
Okay. Thank you, Sean.
All of you who have marched in New York and all across this country, you represent the winds of change. Young and old, every background, race and religion, united in one singular effort to stop gun violence. Young people who have turned the greatest pain into passion and purpose, and will turn out in record numbers and vote all across this country and vote to end gun violence and vote for a woman's right to choose. Parkland, Buffalo, Uvalde, San Antonio, South Carolina, Columbine, Philadelphia, Tulsa, Chattanooga, and every urban city and every damn day. Only in America, only in this country, simple tasks like going grocery shopping and going to church end in bloodshed and death and destruction. AR-15s that pulverize children, decapitate them, bullets riddled, and bodies strewn all across the streets of America. Enough prayers, enough empty thoughts. This is a defining moment, young people. A moment in this country. And I want everyone to know that every movement in this country, from a woman's rights, to civil rights, to gay rights, to transgender rights, to disabled rights, to voting for change, for the environment, did not start with politicians. It was all you, young people who led and politicians who followed. And so I urge members of the GOP to man up. Man up. Man up. And stand up to those who are standing in the way of progress. I fight for all of you every single day to take on the powers that have held us hostage in this country. I fight for all of you every single day to protect our communities. I fight for all of you every single day to get guns off the streets and out of our schools. And we, together, all of you,
Well, we're running with a very bad crowd. I hope you're okay.
We shut down dozens of companies that sell ghost guns. Because we won't wait for the federal government to regulate.
So I take it you're completely against Second Amendment, right?